To the last product are cream blushers, and prior to getting to try out my new Holy Grail cream blush, my Holy Grail was really MAC's cream blusher in Posy, which looks like this. And I'm just gonna see, that is how creamy it is. It's very creamy. It looks like a pink that is too intense, but actually when you have it on, well, I have no more space here, but when you actually put it on and blend it out in your cheeks with your fingers, it just really blends to a very flattering, universally flattering pink. Now that's a bit quite there, but you guys can see that when you actually blend it out, it just has a beautiful flattering blush to the cheek. Now, recently, I was lucky enough to try or to be able to get my hands on an Illamasqua blusher. And the one I heard of a lot in terms of shades was the cream blusher in Rude, which is this one right here. This was one of my favorites this past month. And I do use NYC blushable cream sticks as well. I have the Josie Maran cheek stick color and petal, and those are absolutely amazing. But I'd have to say that all the hype with the Illamasqua blushers truly are well deserved. It just blew the competition out of the ballpark, and I'm just gonna show you guys. So if you like the Posy, the MAC cream blushers are really creamy, but this one is creamier if even possible. And I'm gonna swatch this for you guys, and even with a little tap, not even, you know, really working the product or the wax there, you get this much product. And you can see from the sheen right there how creamy that is. And so I'm just gonna grab a bit more and show you guys. So you have Posy right there, and I'm just gonna show you how beautiful the Illamasqua one is, and it almost vanishes instantly on your skin when you rub it to a powder-like finish instantly. Very minimal work, maximum pigmentation, and a beautiful pigmentation at that. This is a coral peach, but it looks extremely natural. So definitely Illamasqua cream blushers, new Holy Grail. Last but not the least are liquid highlighters, and I usually wear this on a daily basis. Grail for liquid highlighter has been for over a year now since I discovered it as a YSL Touche Éclat. I've heard a lot about my new Holy Grail from Lisa Eldridge, whom I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with as well. And this is Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector with an SPF of 20. It's a shimmering moisturizer actually, and this is how it looks. Luckily I was able to get my hands on this at the makeup show in LA, and for some reason Becca has pulled out their counters in a lot of stores. So I think you can only purchase Becca online now. I'm not too sure, but that's last that I heard or knew about. So I really was so excited to get my hands on this because Lisa Eldridge swears by this. This is her Holy Grail in highlighters, and as soon as I put it on, I have it on right now, the finish instantly and the effect that it gave my skin, I instantly knew it was leaps and bounds beyond YSL's Touche Éclat. The only downside to this, I should say, is the fact that it comes in a pump, which is good, but this formulation, or the intensity of this luminizer, this shimmering luminizer, is so intense you really barely need much, and even the slightest pump of this is already too much. So I'm just gonna show you guys quickly. I usually would get a really small amount, but what I would do now is actually just open it this way, grab my concealer brush, and just get a few of the product here. That way I really just get what I need without over pumping the product, which is usually what has been happening to me the first few times. But just for purposes of this video, so with a slight pump, this is how much you get, and that is already too much. I'm just gonna show you guys how this illuminizer looks like. So I'm just putting this one aside and just working with this much. So look how beautiful. That is even too much, but that just truly makes you look like you have healthy skin. It really just imparts that healthy glow from within look. There are no shimmers or sparkles right there. So absolutely amazing. Touche Cloud I still think is a really good product, but I'd have to say that based on how the finish of this Becca Shimmering Moisturizer looks like, hands down it just wins. And I have it on me right now. I'm not so sure if you guys will be able to tell, but I have it on the usual areas where you usually apply a highlighter, and what I like about it is it's not obvious, it's not really evident or visually obvious, but it just really looks like you have luminous great skin. And I'm not so sure how that's translating on the camera right now, but I guess that is my extensively thorough and long share for tonight. I hope that was informative and interesting for you guys. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.